Good morning. I'm just on my way to go restock now. Realised that, oh no, it's not on 10, it's on 18. That's alright. Camera battery. But yeah, anyway, I'm just on my way to restock. Set off tomorrow again. I've got actually some sort of a loose plan. Instead of having to always go back to Keswick to restock, because that would only give me like, I'd only be able to get so far before I have to turn back round. I want to head west, but I've just had a look along the places on the coast, and Whitehaven, it's got an Aldi, so I think I'll be heading there, so another thing I've been thinking is I'm not going to be able to. I think I'm going to have a ridiculous amount of porridge oats, even buying the smallest amount. Same's probably going to go for rice, but not as ridiculous. And raisins as well. I don't expect to be able to buy a small amount of raisins. So I'm checking it. I'm on the wrong side of the road because there's a corner like just here, and it's a bit dodgy. I've had to keep crossing over and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so that's the plan. I'm going to pick up the smallest amounts that I can, and then get the chorizo to match it. Is the idea. Ooh. Something playing about in the bushes there. Some small mammal of some description, or a bird. Yeah, so that's the plan. So when I'm doing that, I should be able to make my way west, and not worry too much about restocking. But we'll see what I end up picking up in the shop. Oh, I'm gonna need mackerel and nuts as well. I think I'm going to take the plunge. I'm going to take the plunge and get. You can tell there's a car park just there, right? Lay-by for cars. Couple bits of stuff. Right. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I think what was I saying? Yeah, I need. I think I'm gonna go for almonds instead this time. I don't really like eating nuts like as they are, but to be fair, the cashew nuts they weren't too bad. But almonds have got more protein in them, so yeah, if I can find some just plain nothing fancy almonds like in enough quantity, I think that's what I'm going to end up with. But see what the co-op produces, see if I can get everything from there. Good morning. Right, it's the next day again. Didn't really do much yesterday because, well, I got back. Obviously, it was meant to be a rest day. I got back from shopping, and I think, oh yeah, I went and found a second stick. Potentially, anyway. It turned out it was still green inside, but it was definitely not going to survive. But yeah, after I did that, I went in my tent and went to read my book, and didn't quite go to sleep, but I ended up dozing off for a little bit. Yeah, so definitely needed a good rest yesterday and last night. Yeah, so I'm on my way again. Just coming up to, well, just gone 10 to 9. And yeah, I've just got my bag on and whatnot before I start messing around doing anything else, because this morning the midges have been quite annoying. Towards the later part of this morning, anyway. Yeah. I don't know what else there is. I spent a £5 on some rice yesterday even, which was can't actually tell the difference, to be fair. But I wouldn't have spent a £5 if there was any other options. Yeah, and some small rodent has been around me bowl and gave it some small damage around quite an area, but small damage, so still functional for the long foreseeable future. Yeah, I'm gonna get off anyway, because I need to get down this bit again, and yeah, I don't want to fall over when I've just first set. Right, something I forgot to mention. Ended up with 6 days worth of food, not including last night, so that's starting today. I've got 6 days till I'm gonna need some food. That's tea times, so I should have 6 full days, and then maybe on the 7th I'll do some shopping, but we'll see how it works out. Oats wise, I've only been walking 20 minutes. I don't know how feasible this is really, still, but I'm gonna give it a good shot today. Tomorrow I'm going to need probably to stop at a campsite or spend a long time somewhere, and get him to charge up my power bank for 2, 3, 4 hours, really, I don't know. And then yeah, but I were thinking, so basically the idea is I'm I can't see. I'm 13 miles away from roughly I'm aiming to go along the bottom of the north side of Scarfield Pike, and that's where I dropped the pin on the map, is about 13 miles. So tomorrow I should get, unless something goes wrong, tomorrow I'll be around there, unless I bumps into a campsite today. Go away. Yeah, unless I bumps into a campsite today, yeah, I think that's going to be the emergency thing tomorrow, because I've got 35% on my. I've got a full charge. Well, I've got 2 full charges probably on my phone, maybe just a little bit less. So tomorrow I need to be stopping somewhere or going somewhere where I can recharge my phone. Although I've not used the ultra power saving mode yet, which I should have really done. Yeah, it's not a desperate scenario yet. So, but that's just something that I've got to take into account. But there's plenty of campsites around here, so hopefully, this is another thing I was thinking. Hopefully, if they're like not too expensive, and I can get one for two, maybe 3 nights, depending on how achy I feel. I would like to go up Scarfield Pike without all this. I'd literally just take the bare necessities, You just need the bare necessities. And go up. And I'll definitely be going up in my boots this time because I think it'll help my feet instead of a barefoot shoes. I think, yeah, because it's quite rocky up there, and it was quite rocky where I went the other day. Yeah, definitely boots and whatnot. But hopefully that can happen. I think we've got rain from tonight as well. I've not switched my phone on yet. I think we've got. Last night it said we've got rain. But I should be all packed up. Unless it changes from what it said last night. It said it was from 9 o'clock onwards, at 9 o'clock at night. If I'm not all set up and in bed by then, there's something's gone wrong. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll have to stick this bag on again. Oh dear. I think for this to be a long-term solution, really, I need to be picking up food along the way. But I don't know how I can reliably do that. Obviously, I have some backup food on me, but I shouldn't really be using it because when I'm buying bits of food like that, it's a lot of weight. And I think, well, I managed 2 days. I could have done 3 days walking, which is what I did when I went to Kielder, and then I had 2 nights. If I get through this food without needing a rest, I've achieved something. if I can manage 4, 5, even 6 days. Oh, if I can manage 6 days walking in a row with this bag on until I need to restock, that is an achievement and a half in my book. But we'll see how it goes anyway. I think I'm gonna sit for 5 and have a stretch and switch my phone on and double check everything before I carries on and looks at the view while I'm doing it. It was all cloudy yesterday over the top of there, yeah, it would be peaceful if you could. Well, it is peaceful, but it'd be a lot more peaceful if you couldn't hear the bloody road, like. But there you go. Each to their own, I suppose. Well, yeah. Anyway, we'll catch up in a bit.